Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Storytelling Hub, where every story has a lesson. And today's story is called My Mother Chose My Brother Over Me. Before you judge this mother, listen to the whole story. Let's begin. Growing up, there was one thing I never understood. No matter what happened, my younger brother was always right. If he broke a plate, I was the one who got punished. If he came home late, my mother would say, "He's just a boy." But if I came home 10 minutes after sunset, she would question me for hours. Whenever visitors came to our house, she praised him. "My son is so intelligent. My son will make this family proud." Then she would look at me and say, You're too stubborn." Those words stayed with me for years. As we grew older, the gap became even wider. When I gained admission into the university, my mother told me there wasn't enough money. I cried. I stayed home for a year. 6 months later, my brother finished secondary school. Somehow money appeared. He got admitted into a private university. I said nothing. I swallowed the pain. Years passed. I started a small business. It wasn't much, but it paid my bills. I got married, had children. Life wasn't perfect, but I was grateful. My brother graduated. My mother celebrated him like he had won the World Cup. When I arrived, she introduced him proudly. "This is the son who will change our family." I smiled, even though a part of me broke. But after graduation, something changed. He refused every small job because he believed he deserved better. Months turned into years. He spent most of his days sleeping, drinking with friends, and blaming the government for his problems. Whenever my mother advised him, he'd snap at her. Before long, he was involved with people who were known around town for fraud and other shady dealings. Then one evening, my phone rang. It was my mother. Her voice was shaking. "My son, your brother has been arrested." I rushed to my mother's house. She was sitting outside crying. "The police came this morning. He was caught with a group of boys involved in internet fraud. I don't even know who he has become." For a long time, neither of us spoke. Then she looked at me with tears streaming down her face. "I spent so many years protecting him. I defended him every time he was wrong. I blamed you for things you never did. I thought I was showing him love, but I was raising a man who never learned to take responsibility." She grabbed my hands, "And while I was busy overlooking you, you became the child I should have been proud of all along." At that moment, I wasn't happy. There was no satisfaction, only sadness, because favoritism hadn't just wounded me. It had also destroyed my brother. He grew up believing someone would always rescue him from the consequences of his choices. My mother learned her lesson too late. She didn't lose one child. She almost lost both. Favoritism doesn't just hurt the child who's overlooked. It can also damage the child who's constantly excused. Love without accountability creates entitlement. Correction without comparison builds character. If you're a parent, love your children without comparison. Every child deserves to feel seen, valued, and loved. And if you've been the overlooked child, don't let someone else's actions harden your heart. Healing begins when bitterness ends. And that's today's story. Tell me honestly, have you ever felt like your parents treated one sibling differently? How did it affect you? Let's talk in the comments.